Hi there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be reviewing finally that fragrance that I want to review for some time. And this house I cannot tell, I cannot read, or I can pronounce the name, so I'm not going to try or write down the name. But this fragrance is called GranValor from the Tabac line, okay? And this perfume is long gone. It's a discontinued fragrance. It's a discontinued fragrance. And this one, it's not really readily available everywhere. I happen to go to different, sorry, just had dinner, okay, sorry about that, a little bit uneasy, but this fragrance you cannot just find in Bangladesh anywhere you go. But if you go, let's say, willing to spend some time in some of the vintage shops and stuff, you'll find these fragrances once in a while, once in a blue moon. So this is a 30 ml version that I have, and this, it's a very hidden gem, sort of a powerhouse kind of perfume, okay? And let me just show you my favorite. I have reviewed only one perfume from this line. This is called Tabac Original. Different versions I did: EDC, EDT, Aftershave, many other ones. And this perfume, it's, let's just keep it there for reference point, okay? This is their one of the best fragrances, tobacco based perfumes. And Tabac, basically, I feel they sort of focus on tobacco a lot. So is this. GranValor is a tobacco based perfume, but it has a lot more other notes going on. I'll tell you what I got after using it for a while. I have it pre-sprayed on the paper. The perfume is not supremely expensive. I got this about like 30 ml. I got it about under $10. But if you go to vintage sites, I think this one will be fetching like $200-300. I would imagine, at least $100, because when things get hard to find, they become expensive. So some of my brothers asked me about this. Regarding this, I'll talk about it today. So what you get from this is this box. This is very nothing special. The bottle stays in there. There's a plastic in there. I took it out already, so it doesn't really fall off this way. It's kind of like a coffin, but it looks nice. If you imagine, the bottle will be there inside. It looks like that. Nothing fancy, just the simple name. Okay, the back looks like that. I think it says made in Germany. It's German cologne. Maurer Wirtz. I can't say this. I can't speak German at all. Even French, I really struggle with. This one 4107, the batch code. And that's about it. And the bottle, it's a simplistic looking bottle. It's nothing. It basically is a very rough and tough looking bottle. Looks like a robot. Look at that cap. It has this metal sort of vibe. It has this kind of like a polished side here. Okay, the cap, it's not really very heavy, but it looks like this amber color bottle, juice color, I don't know. It says Tabac, a little bit of writing coming off, Tabac GranValor. Back is the design, is frosted here. It's kind of like a V. And sorry about that, I have a little bit of flu. Base, it will have that mention of 30 ml. The sprayer on these, let me show you. The dry down has reached about half an hour. The cap, as I told you, is not very heavy, but looks nice, looks polished. Okay, let's spray this a little bit. Sprayer is okay, not bad. For 30 ml, it's cute. And thank God there's a sprayer. I don't like splash bottles. So when you spray this first thing, let me go to the fragrance. When you smell this first thing, you smell something that's very familiar. Okay, I get a nice little spicy opening, spicy citrus. Perhaps many other people won't get the citrus. They'll get cinnamon, heavy dosage of cinnamon, sweet cinnamon. Reminds me of Perry Ellis M, little bit of Azarov's Visit. That perfume. I have it. A very nice, fresh, spicy opening. I just absolutely love it. This is the good old times of fragrances when things are masculine, things were, exciting. People over 40, 50 perhaps will remember this. Even the 30-year-old remembered their father by this perfume, something like it the uncles used to wear. So Tom Selleck, that kind of character, or David Hasselhoff, Baywatch guy. Yeah, I can smell this. This is very vintage smell. Very expensive, luxurious Jaguar car interior, that kind of a smell. Definitely, I feel the presence of cardamom as well in this. Cardamom, leather, tobacco, oak moss, all these things in there. Okay, they are very well mashed together. But the opening citrus will go a little bit. Cinnamon will settle down. It will be less sweet, more spicy. Very musky as well. I get that musk already. So it comes off, you can say, powdery cinnamon powder. Okay, I can say that is a perfect description of the opening. Sorry, man, really sorry, man. The whole day I slept, not feeling good. The weather is really messed up here in Dhaka right now. But thing is, this perfume actually doesn't feel like as old. It has this charm about it. It's like old man smoking a pipe, but doesn't feel like a horror story. I'll give you an example. Okay, it's a very similar looking bottle I have, vintage also. This is called Azaropurum, the older version. If you've seen my review on this, I reviewed it long time back. This one is one of the scariest fragrances in my arsenal, one of the rarest ones. This is a mid vintage perfume. There's one more before this, but this one is also hard to find. So I found this in Malaysia. This one has some spicy elements which is similar to GranValor. If you like this, you can try this, or vice versa. But the Azaropurum feels like a little bit barbershop, lot more than GranValor. This one is a barbershopy feel, but it's more spicy. Okay, and Azaropurum feels like a ghost in a 100-300 years old hotel, and it's kind of scary. It reminds me of a little bit of that movie. What's that movie? They have that possession, not possession. What is it called? Man, I forgot the movie name. I really love that film. There's an old man on the wheelchair, and he comes as scared the little girl. Man, forgot the name. Anyway, Ethan Hawke was in it, I think, the father. I forgot that movie name. So Azaropurum sort of scares me. This one doesn't. Weird, but they're kind of related in some ways. Also, if you like Reeve Gauche by YSL or YSL Opium Purum, I think this one is, you can say, more closer to Opium Purum minus the blackberry or blueberry, whatever it is. So this one doesn't have any sweet, fruitiness, has citrus, sweetness, but it's more spicy tobacco. So old school tobacco, rugged, at the same time very wearable, manly. This one I will not say it's built for teenagers. Okay, this fragrance perhaps would be good for married men, a little bit of maturity with kids and all that. This fragrance is very nice. These are kind of fragrances nowadays niche companies once again are making. And let's say some people say like Bout de Jour, Tom Ford, it's so nice, but how much does it cost? Those kind of fragrances, barbershop. You can get these powerhouses from designer sites for very cheap. Okay, Tom Ford definitely has quality, but when you talk about powerhouse, let's say Jacques Bogart, what excellent value, Bogart Purum, just to give you sort of like an idea on these kind of fragrances. Absolutely banger because of the price, like if imagine you can find this for $10 for 30 ml, and you can use this for several winters. You just need 2 to 3 spritzes, very long lasting, very masculine. If you're into this kind of powerhouses, these are the fragrances you should check out instead of paying $400-500 on premium stuff. Really like this. It's sweet, it's powdery cinnamon, and the leather and tobacco combination is very nice to wear, but it doesn't feel very dated. Okay, so oak moss, I detect some of it in there, but it's not oak moss heavy. All in all, this is a mature perfume. This is something I never seen a review of. Perhaps there are other people did it, but I never seen. These fragrances people should review, okay? Especially for those gentlemen who are looking for something solid, wearable, not like so brainless. These fragrances have character, These fragrances have a lot of persona. So I have absolute respect for all these three you see here: Tabac, Azaropurum, this one, Pakuraban Purum. I love them all, okay? So this fragrance right here, for what it is, it's a 9 out of 10 kind of a cologne, okay? So GranValor, definitely hidden gem. If you are looking to, search and then, find out or discover, and then you be like, oh, proud of your findings. Drugstores, perhaps you can go and check. They may have one in the back. Check it out. GranValor by Tabac. Amazing fragrance. I give it 9 out of 10. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.